Welcome back to YumiMon, but more importantly, welcome to India, a country where ancient artifacts meet modern day living. India has recently surpassed China in being the world's largest population, as well as a thriving economy and leading technology. Over the next 5 days I travelled, spending 2 nights in Puducherry, 2 nights in Coimbotore, and 1 night in Mysuru. So let's get ready! Can somebody give me a scientific reason as to why it's harder to shut your bag during a travel trip opposed to when you first pack it, when nothing has changed? In fact, things have gone from the bag and it's harder to close now. Hello, chicas. Hello. Hey there, how are you? How are you? Oh, you're just babies, aren't you? You're just babies. You following me? It's okay, it's okay. It's okay. Before heading to Puducherry, I wanted to go visit my favourite cafe, the Sprout Cafe, where I spent a couple of hours just editing and eating and enjoying the space. At 1 PM I decided to head off to Puducherry by tuk-tuk. Just got my accommodation to book me a tuk-tuk. We're heading to Puducherry. As soon as I reached Puducherry, the hustle and bustle of the city was obvious. I checked into my hostel before exploring the city. This is my dorm, and bed number 8, Hachi, that's my mum's name in Japanese. I just checked into my hostel and arrived in Puducherry. Immediately there's a huge difference. It is way more of a developed city and really bustling and hustling, lots of people around, lots of traffic, but Puducherry is actually famous for its French colonist heritage. So as you walk around the city, you'll realize there's a lot of European influences. It's also got some beautiful beaches, and it's a really nice collaboration of French and Indian cultures coming together. It's fun. So I'm going to go head off to the beach, have a bit of a stroll. I couldn't finish my lunch earlier, so I'm probably just going to sit down, enjoy that, and yeah, we'll see what's next. People are looking at me as I'm videoing myself. As you walk through Puducherry, you'll notice that all the signs are written in French. A lot of the architecture is also very European. It's very colourful and filled with different Catholic churches. The closer and closer I got to the beach, the more stores and vendors were walking around, and this is when more people started trying to sell me different things.
This one, try it.
No, thank you.
I'm not giving this good price. This is lucky chance, good luck.
I spent the evening walking along the promenade where you will be able to see a lot of different monuments of Puducherry. The beach itself isn't the classic sandy beach that you see. It's more of a rock format, but I decided to eat my dinner here and enjoy the ocean breeze. Going through my cookie addiction. While I was eating, a group of guys begged me for a photo. I didn't feel comfortable, so I didn't say yes, but I thought it was so funny. I am traveling India in off-season. It's off-season because it's the hot season, which means that the weather reaches temperatures in the late 30s and 40s, plus humidities, so it's not the best time to be traveling to these coastal regions. Because of this, I didn't see many tourists around, but I did see a lot of local tourists. Overall, I felt really safe in Puducherry, even walking in the evening. My next day in Puducherry, I had a bit of a sleep in. Good morning. I'm going to do a bit of day planning today to figure out where I'm going to go next. But before doing that, I'm going to grab some breakfast. Most of the cafes in Puducherry are European, French, Italian or Western cuisine, though you definitely can find Indian cuisine as well. It's definitely more European style food that you'll encounter. All of the places I visited were recommendations from my hostel. Because of the heat, it was very hard to do too much during 12 to 4 p.m. So most of the time I just walked around looking at different monuments
About India.
and visited different cafes just to utilize the aircon and have a nice cold drink.
These are some huge ass chickens. Their legs. This is Coimbotore, and they say it's kind of like Japanese ramen. It's blueberry flavour. It is actually like Japanese ramen.
I later realized that it's actually illegal to kill cows in India. So if you're selling beef, it either has to be imported or it's usually buffalo meat.
It's so funny, when I first started vlogging, I put a bit more effort into my appearance, but with this heat and this chaos, I just could care less at the moment. So appreciate it or stop watching. For dinner today, I'm trying out sola, which is medicinal food and drink by the Mayflower. It's not what I envisioned, but I'm sure it tastes good. He kindly gave me a side plate. I don't know why. I'm going full Monty. I burned my tongue.
For my third day in Puducherry, I ended up just cafe hopping the whole day.
I'm just at Hope Cafe doing a bit of life admin for my future travels.
My next location didn't allow me to use the internet or have access to my laptop or my digital devices, so I was really utilizing my time in Puducherry to be able to do this.
I like to say that I've been drinking ice everywhere I've been and have not gotten sick yet.
I also had 3 whole days in Puducherry, and one of the things that they suggest you to do in Puducherry is actually visit Auroville. However, because I had just spent 5 days there was no need for me to go there, so I had a lot of leisurely time.
Trying out a chicken keema pav. I've never tried it before, but I wanted to try something new and Indian for once. Coffee, he recommended it with milk. This is an Indian or French, but this is a tres leche cake. Came with quite the presentation. He poured this sweet milk over it, and I'm so excited to eat it.
This tres leche cake was amazing. I highly recommend.
They also do artisanal ice cream.
On Sundays, the street that my hostel was located had a night market from the beginning of the day till the end.
The last meal of my food tour today. Walking to catch a night bus to my next destination. My bus leaves at 10 and I just have a 20-minute walk here. Just trying to find my right bus. They've given me the number plate. I'm just looking for which one's mine. Found it! Hallelujah! This is what it looks like to sleep in a sleep bed. Or a sleeper bus, I should say. everyone has it. You can even have like, if you're a couple or besties, you can even sleep here. It even has a charging point, aircon, a light, place where you can put your phone, comes with a blanket, pillow.
So from where the bus drops you off, Isha Foundation is about an hour drive away. So I grabbed an Uber and arrived at my location at 7 a.m.
So I was just dropped off at the entrance. It's almost 7 a.m. and it took about an hour to get here by Uber from my drop-off point at the bus stop. I am just going to go walk to the welcome point, which I think is about 1 kilometre away, and then check in, and I'm not too sure if I can bring my phone in. I definitely can't film, so if not, this is a farewell, and I'll give you an update when I am out.
Check-in wasn't until 8, so I just walked around a little bit and waited until I could check in and drop off my bags. The welcome point was about 1 or 2 kilometers away.
So this is the entrance, and from this point I'm not allowed any electronics, so goodbye.
On my first day at Isha Foundation, I made a friend and we went to go see the light show at 7 p.m. Today was actually a public holiday in India, so a lot of the locals were coming to visit Isha for the day and watch the light show.
The origins of this spectacular being were unknown.
I've been here for the last 3 days and I'm leaving tonight in an hour, and I just wanted to recap a little bit on my thoughts since I've been here. So this visit was actually a very spontaneous one. I had no idea about the Isha Foundation and learnt about it on the way to India, but I am so glad I came. It's been a remarkable experience, and for anyone who's curious about spirituality or would like to feel a bit more connected and present and attentive, I think it's a great place to be. So inside the centre you can't actually film, or they suggest to have limited access to your phone or any digital devices, because the whole point of being there is to be connected, present and attentive with your surroundings. So out of respect for that, I haven't done any filming over the last 3 days. The only footage that I do have is outside of the centre, so I'll show you snippets of that. Well, that's what you would have seen. But overall, it has been a really great experience for me, especially over the last 3 months since I've started YouTube. I have been constantly filming different parts of my day, and though it's really nice to look back on and the creative experience is great, it has been a little bit of a new experience for me, and something that I've been getting used to, because I'm usually someone who's not always on my phone taking photos, taking videos, etc. Especially recently, my videos have been getting a bit more traction, and the feedback that I've been getting have been both positive and not so positive, and dealing with that negative feedback has been quite tough. The intentions of all my videos are not to cause any ill feelings, or they aren't created out of bad intention, but obviously everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and because of that, some people are getting upset about the things I say, or even just the way I'm traveling in general. And that kind of feedback, though I consider myself quite strong, and I try not to care too much about other people's opinions about what I'm doing, especially people I don't know, it is hard to be reading things like this about yourself, and it does put you in a negative headspace. The reason I'm mentioning all of this is that Isha Foundation has given me some time to disconnect from YouTube and filming and connect with myself, and I think has allowed me to find a way to deal with this kind of negativity in the future. I've learned practices like Isha Kriya, which is a form of meditation that I plan to continue over the next 48 days, and I'll be curious to see what kind of results that gives me. I've also made some friends here who have taught me a lot about the foundation and what you can take away from it. So yeah, it's been a really, really positive, great experience. I feel so much more centered and connected with myself, and yeah, I'm sad to be leaving. I'm sad I only had 3 days. I'm sure I'll come back. Also, sorry for the external noise. I came at a very busy time, but thanks for watching. I'm catching a night bus today. I will be in Mysuru tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
I organised a taxi to come pick me up from Isha Foundation to take me to my sleeper bus. So I'm down in the bottom this time. 7 a.m. I've just arrived in Mysuru. I'm walking to my hostel, which is about 20 minutes away. And I'm going to drop off my stuff, and then I will start exploring the city. I didn't sleep very well. I think I've only slept 3 hours, but hopefully it means a good sleep tonight. I've arrived to my hostel. This is my hostel. This is my lunch spot. I was giggling with the server because I was filming him and he was asking me how I would like to do it, and I thought it was quite funny. This was a paneer curry with spinach in the sauce. The reason for coming to Mysuru is actually from a recommendation of a client I used to work with. She said if I'm going to be in the south of India, I must visit the Mysuru Palace. When visiting monuments, just keep in mind that the local price and the tourist price is vastly different. As you can see, it's about 10 times the price of a local. I'm inside the Mysuru Palace. It's probably the most famous attraction. I don't know if it's appropriate to say attraction in Mysuru. I'm really glad I visited. It was a beautiful space with British colonial architecture inside, and of course the vibrant colours of India. Tip: if you're visiting any Asian country, most of the time you'll need to take off your shoes if you're visiting these monuments, so make sure to wear shoes that are easy to take on and off. Medium matcha latte. I don't know what I'm craving. It looks so good. Hey buddy!
but it's like an hour walk away, and so I haven't eaten or anything, so I'm just gonna stop at the cafe I went to yesterday to just get a drink and maybe a snack, and then I'll take this time to do a bit of editing. I found myself in the train museum in Mysuru, and I must say, I'm personally not someone who cares much about motor vehicles, but the security guard convinced me to come in, so I'm here, and it's quite cute. So I'm going to have a look around before getting to my next destination.
After spending the previous day in Mysore, I realised that there wasn't too much to see in terms of things that I was interested in, so I decided to take a sleeper bus and head off to the shore.
My child. I just walked past this place that does passport photos, and it made me just think I really needed passport photos for when I go to Nepal. So I just quickly got them done for super cheap, like 80 rupees. And it's just so funny because I've been meaning to do this and I didn't know where I would get it done, and I just walked past this shop that does it in like 5 minutes. And I feel like throughout this trip things have just been happening to me. Like I don't know, like it's been like I'm manifesting something and they're happening. So that's something on my to-do list that I've done, which is great. I'm so hot now. I need to go get a drink. From bean to cow at Beer Cafe. I believe this. It's a cow's world and we just live in it. For dinner, I'm going to try out the old house. It's been recommended by a few people, and first impressions, looks really lovely.